think I need to change it so that it starts on this. So like as I'm introducing myself, like I'm fully blown up. But on that note, welcome back. This is Jack. Uh, yay, another day. For the record, I am a little tired because I actually just got done working out. I started late with my workouts today, so I finished like 30 minutes ago. So I'm still like recovering from that. I had my water and I have my coffee. So I might not be as energetic, but we have so much to talk about too. Like I even have like a video I want to show you guys at some point. I'm not gonna do it right now. I want to give everybody a chance to be able to join in. But yeah, I will work up. Yay, muscle goals. Yep. What I'll probably end up doing, like on my social media stuff, if you watch me streaming, you're gonna see it. But I'm not gonna be sharing like progress pics until like February. And the idea being like I go into my hibernation period where I'm gonna come out hopefully in much better shape. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but yeah, I got that stuff out of the way. There's a lot of like news we need to cover. We're gonna first just do some mindless killing in like the little cowboy area thing for no effing reason, mostly because I want to, and test out this the staff in case I decide I actually want to use it. So, all right. Oh, yeah, let me drop off this tech scrap so I don't lose it. Oh, yay! I'm not gonna lose it. Gonna lose it, lose it. I gotta lose it, lose it. So I found out what it would take to get the golden axe right here. Is I'd have to have all three of these turned on at a time. I don't want to do that. Although I could get that. I could do that, and it gets me, I think, like a bayonet weapon, which it might be another spear. I don't know. And I don't know what that does. Like you can go through here and like set up all these really cool modifiers as you do the runs. And if you've already beaten the episode, which you have to even do this part, you can actually do the skips. But you have to go all the way to the boss. And if you have a whole row on, you can get like this stuff right here. That might be very fucking worth it. Because that's the energy based one that I've been using to get my health back, and if it's like supposed to be like the highest tier version. Oh, also putting on the modifiers. If you look to the right, active modifiers, it increases. Not only do I get that special rewards, but it also, what is that? What is that going to get me? Hang on. Oh, it's just the vital boost one. Yeah, I don't care. Anyway, it also increases like the scrap I can get, the components I can get, the chance of getting version 2 of gear. Do I have something else on? No, I don't. That's just the default. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna run through this just for the fun of it. Right now, I could go all the way to episode 4 doing it, but I have to. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. So I can't do that. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna do the first one again, just because I've already unlocked it, and I'll be able to push my way through. And skip like the sunlight section, or at least parts of it, the worst parts of it. And mostly just so I can get a good warm up going. I played with the contrast on my image, so I might look a little different. If you don't like it, let me know. I'll switch it up. They slaughtered everyone on board in cold blood. Yeah, I'm going to be using all the shortcuts I know for fuck all reasons.
Next time, he should get himself a watch, or at least a sundial. You know, I'm almost starting to like you. That's strange, the cowboy exclaimed, realizing too late that he was talking to himself.
Go ahead and get that health back right there.
But there's nobody.
I don't know why I bothered doing that, actually, now that I think of it. Jumping down there. Because it's the other direction I want to go for, like, the shortcut, but I think it's on the next one I have to do it. Thankfully, I had the electrical thing to repair me, because it did take a little bit of my health. Getting hit by the trolley, or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, that was close. All right. So yesterday was the election, and that's kind of a big deal to me.
Dangerously off.
Oh shit!
Murderously off.
Fuck! I'm gonna miss this one.
Blood ran cold.
I missed that shortcut just because unless I can do this. Oh, I can do that. Okay, cool.
His goosebumps were getting goosebumps of their... And so, our erstwhile cowboy fled the scene of the crime.
Cool. I was able to still do it. I thought I had to jump in front of the train to get it, but apparently there's like a little drop spot I didn't see. That's cool. I'll appreciate that. I'll take that.
He thought. Cradling the
But yeah, yesterday was the election, and it's kind of a big deal. Oh, let me zoom in. Here we go. It was kind of a big deal, yesterday's election, because so everybody went into the election like the Republicans are going to like soundly take the House and probably will take the Senate. That's not what happened. Now, does it? They'll probably take the House still, but it's entirely possible that they might not. Yeah, I'm not feeling the staff. Like, it's just not... Like, I have to attack so many times to take a person out. Granted, it's really good in the fact that I'm, like, hitting a lot of places at once. Like, rapidly. Mind you, did I even upgrade that? Granted, like, yeah, the proficiency's pretty high. Proficiency scaling's its thing. Yeah, it's at 30 damage, and then the weapon I was using is at 64, so it's like half the damage. The proficiency, 71. So, and then yeah, we're gonna switch back to that. We're gonna go through this using that. And there's no like clear answer as to why. You can argue like because like all the people who get paid to think about this stuff can't agree on it. One possibility that's being thrown out there is that the Republicans just didn't have any good candidates running. You had people like Dr. Oz, who didn't even really live in the state that he was running in. Like, he technically did, but he really had never lived there. So he was really just a famous person. That was his whole thing. He was just a famous person running. And if I had to guess, I'd say the people of Pennsylvania, I want to say, probably didn't like that. So we got Fetterman instead, guy who was clearly a worker, a working class person. But what makes things even more interesting about that is, like this is the big deal, but it's not the big deal that it's not a big deal like a lot of talking heads wanted to say it was, which is that this also makes him effectively the first politician who recently had a stroke in office that we know of. My roommate just pointed out that we know of. By the way, my roommate also needs to know that the coffee's fresh. He's coming in from outside and from work, so coffee's probably really appreciated.
Another one for the scrap heap.
Because it's not unlikely that we have, like, in fact, it's almost guaranteed that we have politicians who are suffering from Alzheimer's or had similar ailments, and they just are able to hide it for one reason or another. He was open about it, which, hey, kudos to him. That could have really hurt him. In fact, some people said it was going to, and it may have. Like, I'm gonna say it probably did, but also, like, the way Republicans were attacking him for it probably did the opposite. Oh shit, now they're here. Okay, they weren't here a second ago. I already got his weapon, so I'm just trying to take his torso. Because even though I don't want to wear the set, I do want the ability to make it. Okay, so they only charge out, yeah, like that when that music is playing. Okay. And apparently I can break them, because I just did. Oh, I'm loving the electricity thing, because the electricity heal. And yeah, I'm not doing a lot of damage to him just because I am hitting probably his, like, most armored spot. There it is. I was waiting for them to come up from behind me. Oh, that probably would have sucked more if I hadn't just done the heal. He's probably getting close to... Oh, that could have been bad. Let's go ahead and have the regen going. And there goes his torso. Maybe. I may not cut it off. Oh, I'm cutting it off. Okay. Totem Wolf dead. Now I can make his chest piece. Yep. I'd have to do this 2 more times, get an... Oh, I got an arm. One more for... No, I already have the head, so it'd just be 1 more. The legs. Which I don't feel like doing just right now. I can do that off stream. I don't need to do that on stream. Yeah. There's no real reason for... I just jumped through the wall. There's no real reason for me to be doing this too much. Like, it's good scrap. It legitimately is.
Another one for the scrap heap.
I might do it 1 more time just to see if I can get...
Hormones acting up again?
Okay, that's just the Vital Boost one. That's not the one I wanted. That's also correct, too. You are probably very right about that. Roe v. Wade being a very big, important thing to talk about. What do I need to do to unlock the other 2 challenges? Finish episode 2. Okay, so I have to finish episode 2 and episode 9. Okay, so that's going to be a while, so I'll have some time for that. But yeah, the Roe v. Wade thing, also, you're right. That is a big deal. Especially with, like, how Republicans were being dumb about how they talked about it. Like, there's some that were being relatively smart and not wanting to talk about it. They're like, because their answer is the official party stance, unofficial, we're going to say it's the unofficial, because saying it official would be malpractice on my part, is no exceptions. No exceptions whatsoever. And then, but then they also ran people who have openly paid for abortions. Just checking to see if there's anything else I wanted to look at. No, not really. But now I can at least make the arms. Oh, wait, I do have the arms. Okay, I had the arms, I have the head, now I'm able to make the chest piece. Now I just need the legs. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, like, so for them to actually answer the question of what do you think about Roe v. Wade was a losing conversation for them. And a lot of them were actually really smart in how they handled it, and they scrubbed their website on being anti-abortion. Unfortunately, they forget that the internet records everything or holds on to everything, so people are able to pull up their past comments very easily. But then you'd had the ones who were like very vocally screaming, no, we still need... No exception. Oh yeah. And like the smart, once again, that's gonna explode. The smart members of their party would say they're not going to go after Social Security. Like, I think it was like Ben Shapiro, who said, no Republican ever wants to go after Social Security. And you can go through the history of like every Republican running for office and eventually find a segment where they're like, we need to, like, they'll say privatize Social Security or something along those lines. And the worst part is, like, the part that actually, like, just because I haven't attacked the Democrats in the past 5 minutes, they're not much better on the subject because, remember, Obama wanted to cut Social Security as part of some grand deal with Mitch McConnell. Oh, yeah, by the way, hi, Pepe. I haven't said hi to you yet. He wanted to cut Social Security as part of some grand deal with Mitch McConnell to get what they wanted. And, thankfully, Mitch McConnell got really greedy, thinking he could get a lot more for the deal, and so the deal fell through. And remember, if Social Security had been tied to private industry, tied to Wall Street, like George W. Bush wanted, what happened during George W. Bush's office administration? I can't remember. I was, entering the workforce around that time, but, like, hang on. Y'all gonna need to see my fake, sarcastic face. I can't really think what happened in 2008 that was very big on the economy. Like, I can't quite place it. Was it the market crashing? So if Social Security had been tied to Wall Street, all the money that Americans had been putting into Wall Street for lifetimes would have gone to waste. Would have been just gone. Would have evaporated. It would have just as if it never existed. And that's if George W. Bush got what he wanted. And we were having a real chance that could happen. So yeah, Social Security was like they're like saying that's going to be their next thing. I think it was Charlie Crist. I want to say no, not Charlie Crist. He's some Republican who used to be the governor of Florida. I can't remember his name right now. He's publicly saying that he wants to get rid of Social Security or heavily cut its benefits because Social Security is not going to be solvent. Ah shit, I used the wrong thing. Meant to use that one. Social Security is not going to be solvent. Yes, it is. All we got to really do is what we can do is raise the cap at what point does Social Security stop taking money from people. Because right now I think it's like the first $30,000. I don't know what this is going to take me. I think it's like up till like the first $30,000 is taxed, or I can't remember the exact details. Like don't quote me, but anyway, once you make a certain amount of money beyond that stops being taken. So if you're rich enough, you stop paying into Social Security, and I don't like that. Like, yeah, I know you're going to be rich enough that you don't need to worry about it for retirement, but fuck you. You need to pay your share into the system to ensure that other people don't starve when they try to retire. Now take this with a grain of salt. I had a teacher back in the day. He really didn't like the idea that rich people were like controlling the world or controlling our politicians, kind of thing. So take what he said with a grain of salt. But he was an older guy, older Marine. He did say something along the lines of, there was a time in America where rich people thought of the average worker as like their kids or something like that. Now this is frankly bullshit. I'll explain why in a second. But like they were kids, they were family, and it was patriotic to give money. Now this is bullshit for multiple grounds. You know why workers' rights really took off? Yeah. There was a clothing factory that caught fire. And not only did it catch fire, but the workers weren't able to escape the fire because they were literally shackled to their workspace. And instead instead of the people trying to save the workers, you saw a lot of the material being thrown out. Yeah, rich people, like older generation of rich people cared about their workers. They only cared about it as much as it helped them. People gave Ford a lot of credit because he paid his workers really damn well. His philosophy wasn't because he wanted to take care of his workers. His philosophy was he wanted to pay his people well enough that they could buy his own merchandise. And which is a good idea. That's a very smart idea, but don't pretend it was some altruistic idea. Because it wasn't. Sympathizer. My roommate pointed out that he was a Nazi sympathizer. He wasn't a member of the party, so I'm not going to give him the full credit. Fuck me. Being chased by everybody in the game right now. But he was a fan of Hitler. So to say that he was one is a little bit disingenuous. But yeah, PragerU is just like a collection of all of the bad ideas on the Republican side. Like, it's not even a university, but they like to call themselves that. I honestly, Fortopia, for his mindset, yeah. I honestly wish we'd actually look into, like, why does PragerU get to call themselves a university? I don't think they're an accredited university, but just like Trump, they get to call themselves a university. Now, these dog things, I have had nothing but trouble killing. And unfortunately, there are just so many of the late game areas that they're in. Hopefully, with me knowing how to block better, I can actually handle myself. What's over here? Okay, this is the back route. Get that up there. Okay. Now, like, I'm not... We're unfortunately in a position that a lot of, like, economists would refer to as late-stage capitalism, where we're at the point where we're just eating ourselves. We don't have any other major... I blocked that! I just used all my healing on one target. Mind you, it's the first time I fought one in a long time, so this is me learning. Like, it's not letting me block him at all, and it's getting annoying. Like, if I do block it, I still take full damage. Got his ass. What did I just get? I broke off his tail. Oh, insular power cord. That's actually really important. I actually have additional hope. And it's very specific. Nice. It's very specific, and you can even call it unusual if you wanted to. Let me see if I can actually fight this one. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't stun lock him, so... No, like, anyway, my odd hope, let's call it that we've got going, is... And once again, I'm going to refer to it as an odd hope. Let me check to see if I can actually equip the ancillary battery, because that's actually really fucking important. That's the ancillary core. Oh, okay. It's the exact same thing except for weaker. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. Okay, never mind that. Anyway, I gotta do almost that whole run all over again. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. What are you? Oh, okay. Anyway. Let's go this way. I didn't go this way this last time. So, because of things like what Elon Musk did, I'm going to lose that.
Access restriction for this sector remains in effect.
Yeah, I lost it. Because apparently there was a second jump I didn't see. So, one of the good things that is happening, and it's very specific, and it's very odd. So, Elon Musk has kind of like openly revealed what we talked about yesterday, that that those in power aren't as awesome as everybody thinks. And our generation, my generation and younger, so when I say our generation, that's what I mean, are becoming a lot more astute to their bullshit. I'm just going to run past everything this time. They're becoming a lot more astute of watching what the hell's going on. And the older population is unfortunately dying off. Fortunately and unfortunately. Let's phrase it both ways. And they're the ones who've been programmed for decades to talk bad about various programs that have oddly enough been what's kept them going. Like, one of the tongue in, this is tongue in cheek to me, is keep your government hands off my Medicare. Like, that's legitimately what some activists, we're gonna call them, would hold up, what signs they'd hold up. Keep your government hands off my Medicare. So it's a joke. That generation is dying off. COVID didn't help. COVID didn't help in that regard. And then you had a whole political cast saying that, hey, it's too bad that grandma has to die, but, we got to keep the economy going. I wish I was joking, but that's what some Republicans were saying. I don't know if that's like verbatim I'm remembering it, but that is what was being said. And it is frankly bullshit. That's where we're at. But anyway, with the older generation passing on, we're gonna start seeing less people who have been brainwashed for decades to believe that universal health care. You're going to see less and less people who've been programmed to believe that universal health care is bad, or that universal college is bad. You're going to see less and less generations who've been programmed to believe that. We're going to start seeing more workers' right movements happening. Now, here's a hot take people are not going to enjoy me saying. They're embracing COVID leads to their demise. Yep. You are accurate on that. Which is actually rather funny to me in a bad way. Something that's actually rather depressing, though, I do want to bring up is that what was I saying? Oh, so this is a hot take that I imagine a lot of people would view as controversial, but I'm gonna say it anyway, because I really don't care if people agree with me or not. Protest is currently pointless. There is almost no point in doing like these mass protests, with maybe the exception of like boycotting certain things. Let me explain. I think the rig capacitor is what I wanted. Let me explain why. We don't have a strong workers' movement at all. There is just not one. So because there's no workers' rights movement that's able to call for like a massive boycott countrywide or something like that, one or two companies saying, "Hey, we're protesting," like the police riots and stuff just didn't make a difference because to those in power, it just didn't make a difference. And Blaise Nurgle rejected the corpse president. I love that. I actually love that more than I should, especially because I actually get the reference. Oh shit. I actually used the wrong heal first. That's okay. And something that I actually remember pre-COVID that was actually rather funny. I'm going to pause this for this part. So something I remember pre-COVID, a joke that was used frequently, it was talking about like the zombie virus and all that stuff. They said, if a zombie virus broke out, we had a zombie outbreak, Democrats would try to fight for rights for zombies. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's a dumb joke, but whatever. Now we're finding out Republicans would go, no, there's no zombies. They'd be watching somebody get eaten and turn into mulch. And go, yeah, zombies aren't real. Zombies aren't real. And you'd have a group of politicians like, just go back to work. Zombies aren't real. That's what we're seeing with like the Republicans nowadays. And I wish I was joking. I honestly wish I was joking, but it's feeling more and more like a parody. Like, it's feeling like a really bad joke that somebody did. And we're also finding out more and more, like, it's becoming more and more obvious, I should phrase it as, that anything that the Republicans accuse the Democrats of doing, they're doing it or want to do it themselves. Example. Hey, Democrats are stealing elections. Almost literally. Let's see here. Almost every. Oh shit! One of these things. Let's see if I can take it. Just topping off my health. Yeah, I feel it's better to just dodge the son bitch than actually try to block it these now because. Hey, I got him! Woo! He did. Anyway, so like one good example is you'll have Republicans who are saying, "Hey, Democrats are want to steal election." That's actually a very common talking point at this point. They're just doing it left and right. But then you also see them putting these people in power who are literally saying, if I win, we will never have another Democrat win again. And they're saying it, and it appears, tongue-in-cheek, saying, it's the old Southern rule best. Actually, we'll get to that in a second. You actually just reminded me of something. I can do this. That they are going to rig the elections. They are going to... Okay. They are going to ensure that... the polls are they'll be the ones counting the votes. Let's phrase it that way. And you're seeing more and more like telling their politicians to run for local offices so they can control the elections in that way. See what ballots get thrown out, which ones don't. Now, in regards to the old Southern rule, there's actually a really interesting piece of history involving Ronald Reagan about that. Person. So, when Ronald Reagan was running for office, they decided on a strategy that's referred to as the Southern Strategy. Now, what is that? Well, the Southern Strategy is literally, hey, let's get the old Dixiecrat, old racist Democrats to vote Republican. That's literally what the strategy was. Actually, it may have been Richard Nixon, and then Ronald Reagan took it to the next level. I can't remember which. Either way. That's a legitimate strategy that the creator of has come out recently and said, I'm sorry. Or, yeah, that's true. I don't know if he actually apologized, but I know it came out. You literally had a Republican policy of trying to recruit racists. They were using, and they had a history of using dog whistles. The problem we're seeing these days is that Donald Trump doesn't know how to do a damn dog whistle to save his life. I'm gonna die because I'm... Damn it. But that's what we're seeing. And now something that's even more fucked up, or more entertaining, let's phrase it that way. And I'm gonna make a prediction on what's gonna happen. There was five or four states... God damn, I have to run pretty far back. There was 5 or 4 states... This is why I hate the Resolve Biolabs, because it's just how far I have to run after every failure. And it's not an easy one. I probably missed a save point. Or a loop. Actually, what's this way? I don't think I went this way. Oh yeah, it's a collapsed tunnel. Okay.
Hazard response teams have been requested.
Let me go back this way, because there might be something I missed. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, so... I fell like 3 feet and died. So, back in the day... Hang on. I had a statement, and then I had a prediction. What the fuck was it? Oh! So there was 5 states. 5 states. Okay? 5. Count them. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who were voting on ballot measures. Okay, that takes me back to the testing area. I'm tempted to just go back to the fucking testing area. Just go through that, just because I'm getting my ass kicked. Anyway, you had 5. 5 states who were voting on a ballot measure that would make it illegal to employ prison labor. Effectively, because the prison labor is effectively slavery. I'm not exaggerating, because that is effectively what it is. I won't argue this one with anyone, because it's the way it is. So there was 5 states. And it passed in 4 of them, which means there is a 5th one that did not. I believe it was Louisiana. I want to say it was Louisiana. Now here's the prediction, and it's a really odd one. You're going to have Republicans who make money. I'm going to open that door, if I can. You're going to have Republicans who make money from the prison complex, and possibly some Democrats, who are going to argue that the outlaw of slavery for penalized people is technically unconstitutional. That's what I thought. Now you might be looking at me like, the fuck are you talking about? Slavery's illegal. You have I want to say 13th or 15th Amendment about that. So technically, that amendment doesn't say that slavery is actually outlawed. It says, because it has an exception for criminals actually in it. And that's what has been used by the prison complex to be able to straight up have prison labor. Because remember, if you go to jail, like even California, like the super liberal bastion of California, you go to jail there, you can be forced to be a firefighter during like the major firestorms. And then you're not getting paid, or if you are, it's like dimes on the hour. And then as soon as the fire, let's say you get out of prison and you want to go be a firefighter, nope, you can't. Not allowed. Against the rules. They won't hire you because you're a felon. So, just as a small example of what is used, and like, yeah, you do see like, hey, this is toilet paper made by prison labor, you know, stuff like that. But,
Please
like,
notice, decontamination has been initiated. Hazard response squads have been deployed.
I want to see if I can. Oh no, I can't because I see the security camera there that won't let me through. Can I open that? I don't know if I can even get across. I know I can't jump down, that'll kill me. I really don't want to fight that thing, but I'm going to. There, it's dead. Can I get across? I don't think I can make that jump, and I don't see a way to waddle across, so no. Ow, dick. Good, my health regenerates faster than it can take away at my health. So that's the messed up part of the system. Like, even the super liberal bastions of California will do shit like that. And it's, to me, it's not okay. It's really not. I can't think of any reason why anybody would think it's okay, but I can guarantee you we're going to have at least 1 or 2 people who are going to be like, not going up there yet. There is a robot laying down I don't want to deal with. If I can avoid it. And I can't open this. It's going to deny me. But I'm going to try anyway.
Authorized personnel only.
Yeah, I can't open it until I get the military one, which is after the next boss. At least I made it back here. Hopefully that robot doesn't get up. But once again, on the good news is it doesn't look like the Republicans are going to take control of Congress. Or if they, well, they are, but they're not going to have the super control. They might not get Senate. They actually might lose in the Senate by a bit. That's possible. Likely? No. Possible? Yes. What's scary about it is that in the House of Rep, and this is which incidentally I think Marjorie Taylor Greene might not be back in Congress, but she was pushing the idea that we would have that they would vote every day of the year, or every day that they're in office, because they technically work a part-time job. To impeach Biden. Every day would be another vote to impeach Biden. Laura Trump. Or not. You have Marjorie Taylor Greene and you have Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert, thank you. So it's Lauren who might not? Either way. We're looking at like they're straight up saying, and they're going to be investigating everything. Like they say they're going to be investigating everything. Like, okay, what are you investigating? Everything. Okay, you've said that. What do you mean by everything? These look like Daleks to me. What does everything mean? But that's what they're saying. They're going to be making investigations for everything, even things that don't make sense to, that aren't like even obviously illegal shit. That aren't even illegal. Go ahead and activate that because I'm going to need it. Yep. Nope, don't want to target the tail because he actually fights differently if he has his tail. Need to get my stamina back up. Let him do his attack. That's fine. I hit it first! Damn it. Now I gotta do that whole fucking run again! Fucking hate... Like, this is the part I hate the most in the game. Like, legitimately hate the most. And it's not even because it's difficult. It's the distance I have to run after every failure. And I'm already gonna assume I'm not getting that scrap back. I don't care.
Attention, please. Access restriction for this sector remains in effect. Hazard
But no, like, you straight up have you have Republicans like Matt Gaetz, accused pedophile Matt Gaetz. I said accused.
Squads, please report to incident commander for mission briefing.
Saying that they're going to investigate everything. They're not, and they've offered nothing in regards to how they're going to help Americans. They're not like, hey, we're going to make food stamps more available. We're not going to. There's a laundry list of things that can be done. All they're offering is we're going to hate trans people. All they keep offering is we're going to hate trans people, and I don't know, like, take your pick on what else. Like, all they've offered is hate and troll the libs. I think that I literally just described the whole Republican Party in just a couple sentences. Like, I can't think of any other policy they've offered, period, actually. Like, not even subtly. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and blow this up real fast. See if I can get it before I die. Oh, cool. I don't know what that opened, but I'm glad I did it. Jumping down here before I get killed. And I know I'm being rather pessimistic, and I do apologize for that, but when I talk about this, what bothers me about it is not that they're saying they're going to do it. If I'm being honest, I don't expect Matt Gaetz. I don't expect Marjorie Taylor Greene, which I fucking hate her, if not just because of like what she stands for, but the fact that her initials are MTG and everybody always refers to her as such. And I'm like, Magic the Gathering? I think I already checked up here to see if there was a route back, and there isn't. And I'm right. Hey, look, there's a map. Okay. Dick? Okay, I can't break that. Got it. Good. And there's no, like, little drop down I can do? Okay, so I'll have to... Oh, I found a video that somebody did. It's a live action video, and it's basically supposed to be like a live action video of the Might Guy versus Madara fight, or like at least the ending portion of it. And I enjoy that. I'm gonna share it on stream. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Oh, this is the way I gotta go. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm gonna lose the scrap even if I booked it 100%. Ow. Use a dick. I should have just walked over and killed it, but I'm semi-afraid of, like, waking up this Cerberus thing. So what I need to do is stop doing the spin attack, which is, like, R1, R1, R1. I want to test something on the next thing I can fight. I was about to say something. Oh yeah, I found a really good animation. It's by I can't remember the name of the studio. Like they do this a lot, where they'll take like really cool anime scenes and then they'll make a live action version of it, and it's just really freaking awesome. And then on top of that, if you don't know, Might Guy and Rock Lee are my two favorite Naruto characters. Because like out of all the things they can do to fight, they learn to punch really freaking good. And both of them almost ended the whole fucking series prematurely, or like a whole season prematurely. In fact, the only thing that saved their opponents in those fights was plot armor. Specifically, you have the fight of Rock Lee versus Gaara. You have the Rock Lee versus Gaara, and then you have the actual Might Guy versus Madara. Madara should have died. Even he admits, I almost died. Oh no, I agree. And like, and the thing that pisses me off is now they're like, oh, Naruto is as good as Rock Lee when it comes to taijutsu. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. The only thing that pissed me off even more, I don't know what I'm doing.
Lockdown deactivated. Reinitiating systems.
We're gonna go over here, open this door.
Access restrictions for this sector have been revoked. Please return to your designated workplaces.
There we go. Can I get that no, I don't think I can get that flamethrower, so I'm not gonna try. The scene that pisses me off the most, that's not dead, and I know it's not dead. In the original Naruto series is when fuck, what's his name? Sasuke shows up. Hang on. Like, yeah, no, I honestly feel that Might Guy and Rock Lee should like no one should be able to compete with them if you were in a straight taijutsu fight. Like you can probably like be like unless you're somebody else who's been because those guys do literally nothing but train. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But all of Boruto pretty much feels like, how can we nerf Naruto as much as possible without killing him outright? Because we need to kill him at a specific time. But we don't want it to be yet. That's what Boruto has been entirely about. Him and Sasuke. Which, once again, no, so anyway, the thing that pissed me off in the original Naruto series is when Sasuke shows up during the Gaara arc. The Chunin exam arc, sorry. I want to call it the right thing. He shows up during the final fight with his fight with Gaara. For his fight with Gaara. Fighting with speeded taijutsu at the same level as Rock Lee. Like he can copy his maneuvers and fighting style. That's okay. But for them to go, oh yeah, by the way, he's able to move as fast as Rock Lee without his weights. After, like, what, was it 6 months of training? 3 months of training? Like, get the fuck out of here with that. And now, mind you, like, they shoehorned it with, like, oh, but he can't do it for as long. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything up here. Like, that was their, like, little, like, thing they did to, like, try to, like, oh, you know, like, hey, he can't maintain that speed for as long as Rock Lee, who can just do it casually. That was the excuse they tried to give. And I'm going to spoil it for you. That pisses me off. I think I can open this now. I did wake up that robot, and I'm not liking that. Yep, and now I'm trapped. Oh, now he's trapped. Haha! I trapped him. I don't know what I got. Should probably check. There he is. I knew there was somebody here. What did I just get? Enhancer and Brace. I'll take. Agreed. 100% agreed. And additionally, like, the 8 gates thing was supposed to be like this thing that took immense training just to open one gate. One gate. And the fact that Rock Lee was able to open 8 gates was a big deal. Oh, then it... Agreed. And the fact that Rock Lee was able to open as many as he could at a young age was a big deal. But then the final straw to the whole thing is, so I can, like, so in the Naruto, the last movie, there's apparently a whole brigade that's, I think it's called the Suicide Brigade or something like that, that can open up to at least the 4th gate. Like, no? No? And they used it to try and destroy meteors or something like that. I forget the whole thing. And then Sasuke destroys the others with his Super Chidoriya. Look at Bloodborne. Yeah. But then they get to Metal Lee, which I'm cheering for. I hope Metal Lee actually becomes a cool character. I hope they reveal who his mother is, which I'm going to assume is Tai Lee or whatever her name is, the one who threw things. Because he can actually use Genjutsu and the other ninjutsu stuff. And he's able to... He opened his first gate having a panic attack. Because he was fighting Rock Lee, who's now considered the taijutsu master. Like, my guy's still considered one of the best, but because he's missing a leg, he kind of is considered a handicapped fight. So Rock Lee is fighting his son Metal Lee, which I hate the naming context, and what makes him open his first gate is giving into his panic attack. He basically has the drunken fighting style that Rock Lee used once. Except for it's his panic attack version, so it's more erratic. And he opened his first gate and was able to land some solid hits against his dad. Okay. Like, I get the whole Boruto series is about, like, the next generation being insanely more powerful than the previous generation for no fucking reason. Oh, you were in the previous show? Guess you gotta get nerfed. Like, the only respect they've kind of shown is, like, with Sakura, they've shown how good she actually is, which I applaud that. And, like, you see the difference between, like, how Sakura's level of control versus, like, Sadara, who's able to have supposed to have much better control because of her Sharingan, which she has 2 Tomios right now. So we'll see. You know, but that's my thing. That's my bitch about Boruto, and I don't forgive it for that. It made some of my favorite characters just completely trivial.
Finally. It's you or them, remember?
No, he's got a flamethrower. I don't want to engage him directly yet. Oh, they both have flamethrowers. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can take the flamethrower then. If you're all gonna make me fight flamethrower assholes. So, here's the thing about Naruto. Like, and this is something that actually always bothered me. So they set it up like Naruto's like this klutz, you know, he's bad at ninjutsu for various reasons. He's nobody special, ultimately. And that goes away really damn quick. That goes away really damn quick.
That was my work. That was my life.
You find out not only is he... Because originally, like, the original concept for him, it was his father was actually the Nine Tails. That was his original initial concept, but they got rid of that fast. Then it was that he was a reborn version of the Nine Tails. Because, mind you, there is no tailed beasts in the original incarnation of the story. Originally, they were just spirits.
You can keep the power core, by the way. Your drone looks like it needs it.
Yeah, I was gonna take that no matter what. You didn't stop me. That's originally what they were going to do.
It's just not good enough anymore.
And
Fired and
what was it?
No.
I was ranting about something very
Off with her
specific.
head. So she can't piss on our parade. Just look at this.
Anyway, so like in the first episode, you do see him like spawn an insane amount of shadow clones after learning it. Okay, cool, whatever. I could have actually dealt with them doing that.
Sorry.
And then they have him like be horrible at chakra control for a long time, where so it was actually hard for him to learn to walk on water, which is like a nothing to most ninjas. I'm gonna let her keep talking.
Chavez. Once everyone
But then they explain it that it's because he's having a hard time controlling 2 different sets of chakra. Okay, cool, whatever. They still kept that he's a fucking idiot, which is fine. I appreciate that. But then they just continuously build that he mastered Sage Jitsu, which, mind you, he earned every ability he got, except for his insane chakra pull. But he earned every ability he got. He learned the Rasengan. He created the Rashuriken. He created Sage Mode, or he learned Sage Mode. Actually, he perfected Sage Mode. He everything he earned, like he actually worked his ass off to get. But he's still the descendant of Minato. The Uzumaki clan is related to the Senju clan, which means he's a descendant of the first and second Hokage. So he's related to 3 Hokage. He's the reincarnation of a demigod. So, like, the concept of him being somebody who is,
So you're telling me resolve.
so the idea of him just being this nobody ninja who becomes something awesome is bullshit to me, and it pisses me off. Like, because I hate the destined character in almost every anime. If the anime had been about following, like, Rock Lee, for instance, I would have loved this shit. I would have loved it even more. Like, yeah, there are moments in Naruto I do enjoy. I actually love training arcs for some reason. I don't know.
You know what's going on here, don't you?
My work here is unofficial.
Since I'm ranting.
I'm no longer part of Creo.
Because Sasuke, on the other hand, I've done a video about this. Every ability he's ever gotten, he stole it or was given it. His first major power-up was the Orochimaru Curse Mark. Given to my Orochimaru. His,
It's anarchy out there.
then he got the,
I know.
I can do this.
I owe you already.
The special eye. It's a special, the Makio Sharingan. He got that because of his brother, or it was because he killed his brother or something like that. You could argue he earned that one, but whatever.
Depends on the favor.
Okay. This chip holds important data.
Um,
Data that will save
and then
us
he
all.
gets the eternal one from his brother again because his brother died. Then he gets the
Minutes out there, let alone make it to the executive forum.
the Renegade. He gets the Renegade because of the God character. Every power up he's gotten was because somebody gave it to him. So much for this gifted character. He earned nothing.
We're counting on you.
Like, he built the groundwork of his abilities. Yes, he learned how to be fast. He learned how to use his abilities. You can argue that, yes. But every major power up was given him by somebody else. His massive boost in power came from somebody else. And that just ultimately pisses me off. And you can argue his Sharingan powering up was him taking from somebody else instead of him earning it. Because he got the second Tomio because he thought he saw Naruto die, so it activated. He got the third one because he thought he killed Naruto. So once again, he didn't. You can argue he earned it because he did these things, but I feel that he didn't. And you can go back and forth with me on this one. That's up for debate. And that's why, like, Sasuke is a character I hate. And then Bleach, too. Like, Bleach has the same problem that I really freaking hate of these characters who are just destined to be effing amazing. I don't feel like they earn anything. Like, things that would take a normal character 50 years to master, they do it in 2 minutes. Like, actual good example is it would take 10 years to learn the Bankai, and he learns it in 3 days. That's like, okay, what, so, okay, oh, cool, I created this loop now. Yay. Now, I actually did a video about that. So Sakura is actually a phenomenal ninja. She's a phenomenal one. The problem is she's standing next to two god characters. Two characters who are a reincarnation of gods. She has mastered an ability that only one other person has done, with a little diamond thing on her forehead. She is the foremost expert, surpassing her predecessor, in medical ninjutsu. She is considered more better than the previous one. And, because remember, she was fighting while healing the whole ninja army simultaneously with the slug. The only thing that came close to that was during the, when Pain attacked, the village hidden in Leaf. The fifth Hokage did the same thing, where she was like healing everything, and it almost killed her. It almost killed her, put her in a coma for like a month or something like that. Sakura was doing it like it was nothing, powering everybody up. Mind you, I think she was getting some help from like Naruto's insane chakra pull. I don't care. She still was able to do this and fight. Correct. You are right. You are right. They made everybody else scale to her. Even, alright, I could go that way. That'll take me back to where I started, which is kind of where I need to go. We're going to go to the testing chamber first. I'm going to do episode 2, because if I go back, I'm going to immediately be going into boss fight number 3, and I don't want to do that yet. Okay, I wanted to go over here and see if I could level up. I can. Almost another time. Actually, I might be able to if I do this. But yeah, like, she got screwed over. You are right. She 100% got screwed over. And so did Rock Lee, and so did Might Guy. Like, if Might Guy and Rock Lee did something in a hand-to-hand fight, then everybody else had to surpass it who was a main character. And if their name was Sasuke, they have to do it 2 times over. Now, I think I'm actually good enough I can actually take that +9 off without it being an issue. Let's find out. But yeah, all these characters got insanely screwed over. That would actually be a good one, because I actually try to block quite decently. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw that one on there, because I got to see how much energy it's going to give me. Oh, I can't take it off yet. Okay. Oh, but I might be able to throw it on, because I do have an empty slot now. Because that's why I was trying to get to 45. Yay! We're gonna go to episode 2 just to see if I can do it. I really don't care if I can pull it off, but I'm gonna try. Just because I want to like get through, get a little bit more leveling in, at least my proficiency. And you can argue Naruto's responsible for us having that emo character as a main protagonist or antagonist, or goes back and forth. You got that in Chainsaw Man too, and like a handful of others. I still fucking hate the destined character trope.
Decided to escape his
I don't think the sun's gonna hurt me in this part.
The only way he knew how. By smashing in some faces.
Jujutsu Kasan? Yeah. In both regard. In both regard, because you have both a destined character. You simultaneously have both a destined character, which is something I hate, and then you have, you have that, emo character trope. In case you're wondering, I have to stand on this platform to open that door. Thankfully, it doesn't go back up if I'm not standing on it. It just doesn't move. And if I remember correctly... Shit. Yeah, I fucked up. I done fucked up. I want to do it again real fast. Because, like, the main character, Itadori, is 100% a chosen character. In fact, it's actually entirely hinted that he, Pseudo-Geto, in his original life, or in one of his previous possessions, created Itadori. Like, because he did possess his mom. Like, he did control his mom at some point. So it's entirely possible that the main bad guy is responsible for Itadori even existing. So his plan of having Sakuna be able to be able to be his host was part of his plan. Like, he had planned on it for a long time. Now, with Jujutsu Kasan, I'm actually more okay with it, generally speaking. And the actual reason, you can call it a bullshit reason if you want. It's actually because I feel like Itadori actively trains for his abilities. Like, does he pick him up pretty damn fast? Yes. Is he already pretty powerful on his own without it? Yes. But you actually see him training to try and do these things. Whereas, like, Sasuke, like, yeah, he does have, like, some training arcs for the most part. Like, he goes away to train. But it's nowhere near the length of time it should be for me to be okay with it. I'm going to pick this up before I forget.
One of these days, you'll learn how to properly finish it.
I need to cut off their head because I want the cowboy hat. I could probably actually jump over that. I'm going to, just because I don't want to deal with this guy. The one thing I do like about Jujutsu Kasan, though, is Gojo.
People wanted a true hero.
And I like him very specifically because he feels like he's the protagonist of a previous anime. Like, he's already had his anime where he was the main character. So because of that, he's so powerful. And if you know his lore, he actually got Molbetta after his one defeat he's really had. Toshinori's, or not Toshinori, that's fucking All Might. Fujitori, whatever his name is, Shadow guy.
Watch your feet, cowboy!
Wish me luck. Let's see if I can at least get that right on. Shit, I need to heal. Thankfully I'm in this animation so he couldn't hurt me. Alright. I gotta wait for the next minecart to go through, then I can run for the exit. Because I don't want to have to fight that thing. Screw it. I'm going to make the run anyway. I'll just take the damage if I get hit.
Warren had a reputation.
Oh, I can't go through that. Okay.
Least resistance.
Well, that sucks.
Feeling neither shame nor remorse.
So the one defeat he's had was against, Shit. I forgot about this section. Fuck. I can't fucking move. They were stun locking me. I didn't turn off the poison, so I'm screwed right now. Yeah, I'm dead. And they had me stun locked. Oh well, I got my proficiency up and I'm happy with that. So yeah, his father, who is a Zenin, is the one person who's ever beaten Gojo. Like, actually did, but did not kill him. Brought him near death. And his father is unique. His father has no curse energy whatsoever. In fact, he's an extreme version of Maki. I don't know if you remember Maki. Maki's the one who like pulls out weapons and uses them all the time. That was her thing. In fact, she becomes like him at some point. Not going to spoil the reason why, but she loses all of her curse energy and becomes insanely powerful, like superhuman levels of athleticism, and gets her revenge on the Zenin clan. It is really fucking cool. And how she looks now, even more so. Because there's a massive battle coming up in Season 2. And no one leaves that unscarred in some way. It is awesome. Unfortunately, the character whose name I can't remember, from Jujutsu Zero. That's awesome. Try to go for the Knives Out challenge. Like, I will always hold that over people's head that I got the Knives Out challenge. Y'all can't stop me. Nanner. But no, like, there's a massive battle coming on. Unfortunately, the character from Yuta, whatever his name is, from the Zero. Is this the way I need to go? It is. Okay. From Zero, he doesn't participate because he's currently off training. Good man. I'm assuming man. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Good to see you.
There was one of these here this whole time. And there's a person here. Oh, it's her.
Well. I've told you, Bonham, but if...
Alright.
I better get going.
I see...
There was one of these here. I never knew there was one here. Like, I feel dumb. Anyway. Because I love Kevin Smith movies. My favorite is Dogma. Oh no, you're fucking right. The only director I hold over Kevin Smith when it comes to their movies. Sorry, I'm dying. Oh, sorry about that. Is Mel Brooks. It's the only one. It's the only director / writer / whatever that I hold over Kevin Smith as a better one. Because Mel Brooks, Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs. I haven't seen that yet. I do need to see it. I'm really far behind on movies. Oh, that was interesting. Make sure you watch Dogma. You gotta watch Dogma. It's got George Carlin, Chris Rock, Alan Rickman, handful of other really good people. Hang on. We're gonna be right back. Alright, sorry, I wanted to get the coughing out of my system, because a little bit of my coffee that was still in my mouth went down my lungs. And it wasn't a small amount, it was a bit. I almost died. Y'all would have watched me die on stream. Some of y'all might have been cheering, too. The Producers is good. But you got, like, Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. I even like Dracula Dead and Loving It, which is considered, like, his lowest movie. That's a good one. Like the first one of his movies I think I was ever introduced to was Robin Hood Men Robin Hood Men in Tights. You can thank my dad for that, or it might have been Spaceballs, one of the two. Like, legitimately, he is. If I had to call someone my hero when it comes to like making movies and stuff, it'd either be Mel Brooks or Kevin Smith. I haven't seen Clerks 3 either. I'm like really far behind on a lot of movies. I think like the two most recent movies I've seen, and I didn't even see them when they first came out, is Jujutsu Kaisen Zero and Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi I only saw 2 months ago. Can I fucking hit you? I guess not. Actually, why am I trying to fight him? I just want to go this way. But because I know because of Kevin Smith, I imagine it'll be good. Yep. He also showed up in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. This way? He was also in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie. He's written some Daredevil comics and Batman comics. He's been in a lot of places. I follow him on Twitter and like catch a lot of what he says. Like he's actually lost a lot of weight too. Like I know you probably saw it in the movie, but he's lost a lot of weight, which kudos to him. He was worried about his health, so he started losing weight. And some people like some people like were being really stupid about him losing weight, like actually like giving him shit for it. Like, okay, he's trying to better himself. Yeah. Did I see a flamethrower attack down there? No, it's just the sparking lights. Okay. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Not gonna work. Yeah, because here was where this boss fight was. Let me go ahead and heal just so no one gets a lucky shot in. Yep, those are good movies. I've only seen them once, so I don't have them memorized like I have most movies. But yeah, they're good. I do not have the security clearance for that one, so. I'll be getting that soon, actually. Oh, I was going to show you all this. Hang on. This is something I wanted to show y'all. So I was talking earlier about this video, this company or this content creators. Give them a follow. They're called Reanime if you want. And what they are is they make live action version of like anime scenes. And I'm not gonna show you all the whole thing, but it's of my favorite fight in all of anime. Where is it? Is it all the way down? Why is it all the way down there? Oh, it's even shrunk like hell, too. Let me fix that. This has my favorite fight in all of anime. One of my favorite fights in all of anime. It's my favorite fight in Naruto. The only one that can compete is the Rock Lee versus Gaara. This is like the end portion of the fight of Might Guy versus Madara. Got a lot of really good stuff. Like I'm going to show you their catalog real fast. This is them doing their comparison stuff because they do that. They also do like the behind the scenes stuff. Really good stuff. They also did the One Punch Man. I really enjoyed. That's where I actually first found it. And you can see that they keep getting better. Like the Jujutsu Kaisen Maki. Okay, actually I gotta watch this one. So no, actually so here's my thing. Though my one problem with what they did. My one no, I'm not muted. My one problem. Just one. is you don't get to hear Might Guy scream, Night Guy. Just that scream, I would have loved it, but I'm okay because it's such a small thing. I gotta see this, just because it was such a funny fight. We were talking so much about Jujutsu Kaisen earlier. We gotta see one scene of like them doing Jujutsu Kaisen. But Trickster, it's on you to watch the rest of their shit.
Which one is it? Stalling for time? Or just holding back?
My said you're just a 4th grade sorcerer. Wouldn't be a fair fight.
You're right. It's not a fair fight.
The fucking choreography on this shit! Or how do you fucking say that word? I don't care. I love their fucking work. I love this shit.
I was wrong.
Yep, that was a good movie. I loved it.
More dangerous than a 4th grade sorcerer. If this was a real fight, she would have killed me twice by now.
We're gonna go to at least where she does the simple domain. I don't want y'all to watch the whole thing. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, like when at the final fight when he it got me. I'm not gonna lie, I shed very manly tears. I shed very, very manly tears during that moment. By the way, the simple domain is actually a very important ability. I'll explain it in a minute.
Simple domain.
Will do. Oh, I know that meme. I know that meme.
What is she gonna do next? Think. Think.
Actually, we might watch more of this than I wanted to because I'm waiting for something specific.
That's it. I know exactly how to be. She broke it? Shit!
I love that. That is so fucking well choreographed. Oh, they just have her knocked out. She doesn't know. Can I have my sword back?
All right, Mai. Where are you?
Fucking love this. They did so fucking well. Like I love that. Like these guys need to be straight hired. Like if they're not doing the movies themselves, they need to be consulted for these movies. Like Netflix should be looking at them going, "Ooh, I like you." But no, like the simple domain real fast, and Jujutsu Kasen is actually a very important ability for people who cannot make a full domain expansion. Because simple domain creates a very small domain around you that protects you from other people's domain expansion. So if you are not someone who can create one, I've seen a lot of their stuff. I haven't seen everything, but I've seen a lot of their stuff. But you create a simple domain to protect yourself within. So that's about the only way you can, like, yeah, that's what it's meant for. It's like a very small domain expansion. I don't want to fall down there and die. And assuming I'm going the right way. I don't remember which way I was going. Which Key and Peele skit are you talking about specifically, though? Alright, here's where these guys were murdering people. They were murking people. Let's go up. Yeah, I came from those stairs, so we're going this way. Not gonna lie, after watching her just beat the shit out of people, I kind of want to use the staff. Yes, I saw that one. Oh yeah, now I remember the route back up. Okay. Oh, used the wrong one anyway. Yeah, that's the way to ops. That's right. But of course, like my favorite ones are the obvious ones. A Ron is A Ron in class today. Then you have the that was one of my favorites. Oh, you just done made a mistake. Hang on, just so everybody knows, Trickster done made a mistake. You're gonna talk about Team 4-star work in this house? You made a mistake. Why? Because they're fucking awesome. The Hellsinger Bridge, like I saw the Hellsinger Bridge before that I saw the Ultimate. Mind you, they hadn't finished it by that point. And it was like literally the first thing in my life that had me laughing uncontrollably out loud. I fucking love it. And I still go back and watch it every now and then. Like, there's like certain lines that make me want to go back and watch it. Like if somebody says the line the right way, I'm like, now I gotta go watch that. One of them is, it's a matter of perspective, really. I don't know why that one does it for me, and I forget the other one off the top of my head. But, oh my god, you are right. Team 4-star, all of that's great. Oh, we got, no, it's not transfer students, it's foreign exchange students. We got these foreign exchange students touring Japan. Oh, really? Where are they from? Texas? And the best part is, like, with their work, it's believable. Like, you could have believed it was an actual episode. And my favorite, absolute favorite thing is Team 4-star is responsible for there being a Dragon Ball Super. Some of you might call it, that's bullshit. No, it legitimately is true. Because Akira Toriyama was inspired to continue the series after watching their stuff. Because he's actually a fan of their stuff. Like, legitimately.
This is not a scheduled break time.
I lost your signal for a bit. Everything okay? Warren? I'm glad you're okay. Did you find help?
Are you okay?
But no, like, yeah, Team 4-star, like, they don't... Out of all their work, though, the best moment is actually not Hellsing Abridged. It's, to me, the best moment in all of Team 4-star's work is... because I don't care what she's saying, I'm gonna... the best moment is when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2. The music, the feel, and then you see his tears going up and evaporating. I know that they're straight up stealing a lot of that from the show, obviously. All the animation is and some tweaks. But they did the pacing, they did the build up to it just so fucking beautifully.
Or my favorite, the rich person's pleasure palette. Come on. We're not that gullible. I'm stuck here you're knocking, but I'm pretty...
Great.
Well, we've got some actual geniuses up here. The whole of the executive... If we can just...
I have no idea.
Well, the official...
Let's see what else she's got to say.
The factory and the admin...
I need to go.
I'll be waiting.
Make sure I got no stuff I need to deposit. There we go. Because I'm going to be going into a boss fight soon. Yeah. And now the end is near. And so I face my final curtain. My friends. Like, I sing My Way actually quite a bit. It's actually a vocal warm-up thing I do frequently. I also do Bohemian Rhapsody. Exolift currently out of order. Okay, can I go through here? Oh, they're back. I'm gonna pew that one. Which one? Oh, they retreated. Can I move? Can I move? Thank you. Damn it, they killed me. Oh, my arms are still sore from my working out today.
nice day, Warren.
Let's see if I can get a full shot on them. Of Kaizen? Hang on. In what regard? Kaizen. Because you say Kaizen, and my mind actually is flipping over to, something in, in Bleach. Damn, they can still two-hit me, so I probably shouldn't fuck with them. Like, I can kill them, but I have no reason to. But what do you mean, Kaizen? Which line? Like, there's so many good lines in all of Hellsing Abridged. Oh, is it further up? Hang on. I said the transfer students, and I said Hellsing in my way. I don't see where I may have missed you, like, giving me a hint. You gotta at least give me a hint on, like, where in the show it is. You have, like, 12 episodes for me to remember. Oh, Destructo Disc? Oh, you're using its Japanese name. Where is it? Hang on. I just described Guy Sensei. The transfer students. I said that earlier. So unless you're talking about the transfer students, that's the only one I'm seeing. That's the only line. Because, like, if you're posting it and then deleting it, I'm not seeing it. It's not going through fast enough. It's not fast enough for me to see it. Oh, it's not appearing? Okay, it's probably because it's something offensive and it's, like, censoring it. I can actually go look real fast. Hang on. No, it's not even showing up over here on the moderator side where I can control that shit. I'm not seeing it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh! I can't do the full line because I can't remember it, but was, how thick is that armor? About as half as thick as my dick. Which means you would need an anti-tank rifle to pierce it. And I don't even see a piece on you. Please go, would you mind? Bitches love cannons. Oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle. Oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle. Yeah, I can do that. I remember it. I also love the use of Rob Zombie throughout that whole thing. Alright, where the fuck am I going? Like, I've just been enjoying talking about, like, Hellsing Abridged. I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going.
This is not a scheduled break time.
I'm glad that made you happy that I remembered all that. I actually am. That's not me being sarcastic. No, like, because I can do almost, like, the whole show if you give me a second to remember it. Just because I've watched it so many damn times. Which, admittedly, is something, like, my family really hates, that I watch things like that repeatedly. Do I need to go over here? Because
Creo's not just a company.
Boondock Saints is also good. Like, I have one problem with it, and it's something stupid, but I generally do love it. I think it has the best Willem Dafoe, I think it, one of the best moments where you see, like, how crazy Willem Dafoe really is.
Here, your family. Why pay for expensive gym and
Damn it.
spa memberships when Creo has state-of-the-art facilities right here?
Yeah, there's two movies. I've seen both of them. Willem Dafoe. I was talking about the first one because you didn't say plural, so I was assuming you only meant the first one. But no, you're right. Boondock Saints is good. All right, where am I going? Hang on. There's a map right here. I might be able to use it. I have no idea. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's go back this way. Yeah, but both movies are legitimately good. I do enjoy the first one more, purely because, once again, Willem Dafoe. He's just freaking hilarious in the whole movie. Can I open this? Nope. Alright. In fact, I feel that Willem Dafoe is the only saving grace to the Death Note movie. The live action that Netflix did. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I feel he's the only saving grace. There was a firefight! I feel that meme's not used enough. Like, I feel like that's a meme that should be used at least 5 more times than it actually is. Oh, I should probably be paying attention. Stop to take a quick sip of my coffee, and what happens? A robot tries to get fresh with me. I'm gonna take the elevator. But no, like, generally, there's been floating rumors of them making a third one. I don't think they're going to. I would love it if they did, but I really don't believe they will. I mean, it's set up to make a good Shining Coin. Oh yeah, I remember what that's for. I gotta destroy that one too if I want the other one. Tell that robot you do not consent. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That was the only reason 49 views happened for D&D. Yeah, I believe it. Also, hi, Cool Walker. How you doing? Welcome to the shit show. I know I'm actually, like, going in a loop of the wrong direction, like, constantly. Okay, this is just me behind those guys now. Hey, Dick, I'm not fighting you. As much as you want to throw fisticuffs, I am not. Either way, I'm glad to see you here. Glad to see you're still around. That you're not in jail for punching kittens. Like, I don't condone you punching kittens, but I know it's a hobby you have. Alright, so not this way. Got it. Oh, you've been here a while? Like, if you don't say anything, I don't know you're here, because, like, it doesn't tell me who's here or anything. And I also don't feel like having to look. Like, I vaguely know how many people are watching at a time, but it could just be a bot popping in. For all I know, so. But I do appreciate you being here. When you hack Re2 to have a rocket launcher at the beginning and you run to Mr. X. Yeah. Like, no shit. And it's oddly therapeutic to be able to just unload into him. I just wouldn't have. Oh, and that robot's still here, so we're gonna pay that robot a visit. Ah, you thought you could. Ah, he did get me. And acquisitions can get me jail time. It's turn not to consent. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, is it gonna do the fart? No. Okay, it's dead now. Alright, I actually remembered how to get to where I'm supposed to be at, but I'm very much not in the right area to, like, just teleport back. So, we're gonna do this the awkward way. Actually, no, I was really close to a shortcut. That was dumb of me. There's a part of me that really wants to run a D&D game again, but then I remember, like, all the stress of running a D&D game, and then I decide, never mind. Like, you know, I figured I was going to play the Surge, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to get any no-no hugs in this game. Up gets no-no hugs. Alright, we're going to hit up the heal thing, just because I want to get my resources back before I go towards where the boss is. Boom, I'm not remembering. Where he's at. I also drop those off. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. One of the other, you can't forget the one of the other good ones from Mr. Popo. All right, maggots, listen up. We're gonna establish the pecking order here. There's you. There's the dirt. There's the worm that crawls inside the dirt. Popo's stool. Kame. Then Popo. Any questions? Like, it might not be coming through well on the microphone, but I'm actually pretty decent at doing that voice. Alright, now I gotta remember where the fuck to go from here. I want to say this way. This guy looks like he needs a good hit to the head. As I stand in acid. My favorite detail about the Krillin own counter is it counts down in the post-credits. Because, in my opinion, out of all of Dragon Ball, Krillin came out the biggest victor. Like, you could argue Gohan, because Vidal's awesome, I like her. But Krillin is married to Android 18. And in the Super Series, not the GT series, because screw that, she is probably the best waifu. She shows how much she absolutely, actually loves Krillin. And he has a lovely daughter. She's amazing. And he's able to actually somewhat retire. He comes out of retirement all the damn time, but he's able to have a semi-normal life. He's not married to Chi-Chi, who actively abuses her husband. He's not married to Bulma, who's just a manipulative person. He's married to a woman who actually loves him and takes care of him. So Krillin won. Krillin won Dragon Ball. Someone made an argument, I really enjoy this argument, that the reason Vegeta came to Earth... I want to say it's this way I'm supposed to go. Like, do a weird hodgepodge it down? No, okay. Still gonna do it. Can I just jump down and not die? I'll probably take fall damage, but that'll be okay. Whee! Oh, I actually might be able to get the health back without using up one of my consumables. Nope, nope, I don't want to execute. There we go. Like you honestly can't convince me that I'm wrong on this statement. Like, the only one you could arguably get close to, like, competing with them, as in, having a good retirement, so to speak, or a good, post-Dragon Ball series, is, yeah. Actually, like, you could argue... So I'm gonna give Yamcha credit. There's a filler episode, so it's not actually canon, or it may be, for all the fuck I know. No, I went the wrong way. Where Yamcha saves Universe 7. There was a baseball fight. There was a baseball match between Universe 6 and 7, and if 6 won, then they would move Earth to Universe 6 for some reason. And the reason why Universe 7 actually won is because of Yamcha. Not only was he like the pitcher the whole time, I almost died there. But he actually stole the final base that won them the thing. Because in the end, Champa and Beerus were having a temper tantrum with each other. And like throwing out all this deadly ki that would have killed or severely wounded all the others. And Yamcha stole home during that moment. What makes it incredibly disturbing and funny about it is he's in the exact same pose and position at the end of when the Sabamen killed him. And they even bring that up to some degree. I think it was like Goku says, "Why have I seen this before?" Oh, I don't need it, so why bother? Oh, not the button I wanted to push. Like, I vaguely know where I'm going. But the reason why the reason why I was like saying that Yamcha is not as big of a loser as everybody thinks he is, he was just the smartest person. Like, he realized there was no way he was going to be able to compete, like, on even Krillin's level. He just knew it. He accepted it. He just knew it, so he accepted it. You gotta go? Later, Trickster. So he retired and became a baseball player, and actually like a Major League Baseball player, using his key control to kind of cheat. It's saying that there is another path to healing over here. What are you? I can't open that. That's just a jump down to pain. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. Like, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Even people who I know normally wouldn't like Marvel movies have said it's pretty good. I'm probably not going to see it for a while, so I hope you enjoy. Think I finally found where I'm supposed to be going? Alright, I'm going to back up a little bit because I did see a sign that said Ops is this way. And I want to make sure that I've got a route back here. Because I know I'm going to lose against this boss. This boss has technically 3 phases, but it's not like his health resets 3 phases. I'm very curious who... Okay, it is that way. Okay. I'm very curious who's in the suit. Because, like... Everybody's assuming it's Shiori. And for fair reason. Everybody assumes it's Shiori. Everybody assumed it was going to be for various reasons, and she's a valid choice, all that good stuff. But, with that said, they did come out and say it's not Shiori. Now, they're supposed to say that shit. They're not going to reveal who it is. Okay, so here's the way to Ops. Oh, I know where I'm at. I just went like in a massive effing circle. Fuck me, jogging. There's a QR code on his back, and I'm very curious what it says. We're going to hit up Ops, and then I'm going to try and see if I can find where I'm supposed to go. I vaguely know, but...
Do you require assistance, Warren? Have a nice day, Warren.
Alright. I don't know why the fact that it says his name at all bothers me a little bit, because, like, he had just started working there, and it already knows his name. I don't know why that bothers me as much as it does. We're at least gonna get to the boss in this before I call the stream, because I've been wandering around lost, and it's annoying the hell out of me. If I think I feel I can beat it in like a couple attempts, then we will. Like, yeah, I see the QR code. I almost want to pull up my phone and like check the QR code on that, but unfortunately, my phone is my monitor for the stream, so I can see what you guys see. All right, don't think he's over there, so it would be this way. I'm gonna go to where the previous boss fight was. Trying to be careful about fighting him while at the same time. Yeah, screw it. Can I go through here? Yeah, I can. Okay, I remember this loop now. Why is there now new loot right here? Didn't... Alright, whatever. Small pile of scrap. Not going that way. Gonna go through the boss room that's like right over here. Yeah, going through this old boss room. Wait. Let's go over there. I'm very curious what's over there. I don't think I can open this. I can. Maybe. What's through here? Toxic waste management. Oh. This is just an earlier loop. Okay. Because I remember where the boss fight, or the next boss fight is. It's at something control point 1. You know, it'd help if I actually paid attention to the storyline. Like, people are telling me, hey, you need to go this way. Will do. What were you saying again? Like, I have the directional sense of Zorro. Alright, here's where I need to be. I forget what it's called, but this is where I was supposed to be. Now, I'm supposed to go up a staircase. Outbound train station. This is where I came in at. Actually, I'm going to go to the train, and I'm going to go in and out of it, just to reset my respawn point.
I know. You've heard me say it again and again. Okay.
Next stop, Resolve Biolabs, Blue Sky Station.
We know.
So we're taking the train to go back and forth just because it resets my respawn point, so I don't have to run through all that again. There's even a heal spot up there I could go hit up, but I'm not going to.
Next stop, Central Production B, Trains.
I know. You've heard me say it again and again.
I don't care what he's saying. I was checking something else. I'll go ahead and just use that. Alright. So I gotta go back up here. Alright. I don't think it's across that walkway. Because I'd have to fight those two guys. No, I think it is, because I see the ladder. Let's give it a try. Wow, you can hold that flamethrower for a while. There. Got those guys killed. Alright. Yeah, because then I can do this. Yay, circuit bypass completed. I can now go in here. That guy's got a gun. That's not fair. Thankfully, he has to reload it, so... There's like a fucking musket. He fires it once, and it's like, hey, it's going to take like 10 minutes to reload. Like, although I shouldn't be bitching, because that's like me kind of like looking at gift horse in the mouth that he allows me to like, cover the distance. Oh shit, I want that. I want that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, I cut it off. I want it. That's not what I wanted. Give me what I wanted. There it is. Yay! I have the Vulcan. We'll see what its stats look like. It's a flaming axe. What's there not to like about it? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I'll have to upgrade it. Oh, its proficiency scaling is shit, but it gets you a lot of energy per hit and has decent impact, so it's good for stun locking. Plus the fire is probably pretty nice, but... Just top off my health.
This one is hot. Designed for critical power loss. An operator can use.
I don't know how I did that. I think if I get behind them, I get to do like a weird execution attack. Alright, let's see. What's over here? Like, that just screamed it's a trap the whole time, and apparently it wasn't. I don't know how to process that. He's dead. Alright, let's blow this up, whatever it is. Shit. So I guess it's a good thing you suck at your job. I don't care about their armor. I should, but I don't. So yeah, I now open this door. I don't know what it's going to lead me to. It's a zombie room! And someone has something flaming that I want. The only reason I think I have a chance of fighting through here is because of the fucking reach on my weapon. I definitely want that. Oh, it's a rigged weapon. It's a single rigged weapon. Okay, I cut the arm off, so let's see if I get it. Yeah, it's another flaming. It's the MG Vilus. Should be at the bottom. What the fuck are you? Oh, it's the other staff. There it is. It has good proficiency, but it's a single rigged, which I haven't been leveling up. I don't even know why I bothered coming in here. Like, as soon as I saw all the 50 people in here, why didn't I just walk right back out the door? Alright. Reclamation, buddy? What the fuck is that? Oh, this just gives me more tech scrap, which is a good thing, really. Oh, I need that installed. That's actually a really good thing to install. It makes me have a minimum amount of energy, which makes like some of these fights infinitely easier. Makes it a lot quicker to get me to the point where I can self-heal. Oh, that goes in a loop. That is nice. Anyway, on to where I'm supposed to be going. Don't know why, I'm getting the feeling that I want to play Code Vein. That was a good game. Like, it was probably like the first Dark Souls game-ish that had a, like a real, like, obvious plot with cutscenes and everything. Really hoping I open up a loop. Yay, the corroded butterfly! It's an acid version of those dual stabbing things. You know what? I don't need to fight you. Let's hit that up, which unfortunately resets my the multiplier for scrap. That worked out nicely. Why did that Okay. I suddenly had full energy and I don't even know why. I'm really wondering, like, what's the next dumb thing Elon Musk is gonna do? What's really baffling me is I'm seeing some usually, like, really smart content creators actually saying that they might do the Twitter Blue thing.
And we'll achieve it together.
Which the reason why that baffles me is because, like, they're gonna be paying for, like, they're like, it'll boost my tweets. Okay, cool, whatever. I don't care about that personally. If I can't make content people want to see anyway, then what's the point? Then they're like, oh, there's also the edit button.
Not the best time for a walk, is it? Hey, we've met before, right? I was joking, you know.
How could I forget my white knight?
So, do you have a plan, or...?
I haven't really thought it through. I don't know about this blackout, but in that moment, I can't shake it. Like, there's this voice. There has to be a... Don't you think it's our duty to...
Well, you've survived.
Oh, I can... But I have to thank you.
I need to go.
Alright, now that I've talked to her, she will appear in the next location. Because she appears in total of 3 locations, and you get a really good weapon out of it, out of doing the whole thing. Incidentally, not a weapon I care about, but whatever. It's supposed to be like the best staff in the game or something. What are you? Drone power circuit. I'm very curious what you are. There, got it. I was so fucking worried that I was gonna just take the DOT to death. Like sitting there spamming the heal, but I was still stuck in like attack animation. But yeah, as I was saying, like there's a lot of like content creators I deeply respect who are like they feel like they either need to or want to go all in. But the content creator I'm thinking of specifically right now, he's gone into a very dark, I'm not gonna say dark place recently, that makes me actually like a little concerned for him, if I'm being honest. He like he used to be like this very like positive, supportive person in like on Twitter, and now he's just like just so fucking negative about everything, and it's got me a little concerned about him. Like, I hope he's okay. Not that it's any of my business if he's okay or not, but
You've got to knock it off. I told you last time they're watching everything we do here. Stupid stuff like that may be amusing to you, but I worked hard to get my position. And I don't want to lose it over some co-worker's attempt.
The reason why I'm backtracking a little bit is because, like, I was just at the boss fight area. And I'm not going to fight the boss unless I have a return route that's easy. Like, I know I can't open this. Like, I can see the security thing, which I can't open until I have security power core.
Authorized personnel only beyond this point.
Yeah, the guy was using corrosion. Alright. Like, I'll even take having to fight those guys on repeat. I'm curious. Hang on. Have I gotten a better version of... Yeah, I did. I have gotten a better version of Vital Injection, and I probably haven't been using it. I've had it for a while, apparently. Like, it... Like, double the amount of health I would have gotten. I'm not going to call them out specifically, but, like, okay, I guess I kind of will. I'm not going to say their name. So they're a British YouTuber who used to work, like, with an American YouTuber for a good minute. And, like, he broke away from them because I think he just wanted to find his own way. So fucking creepy. Screw Ferguson. I think he just wanted to, like, find his own way after, like, the American he was working with, like, was, like, reaching whole new levels, and he's like, okay, I kind of want to find my own way. Now, he hasn't broken ties with that other group. He's still friends with them, at least. But, like, that was about the time that he just started, like, posting, like, really negative things. Like, he used to, like, make posts about, like, how people could, like, do better with their content creation and all this other stuff. Now he's just, like, more critical, like more negative in the way he does it. Like, it's really hard unless you know who I'm talking about. Because, like, one of the most recent things I've seen him do that kind of makes me go, are you okay, man? Is he live streamed, like, him critiquing people's, their channel themselves. Like, he would, go over to their channel and actually like say hey, and he was not nice about it. I don't know if it's just him like adopting a new persona or something like that to like help with clicks and stuff, because like negativity and aggression like apparently is really good for numbers. So that may be why he's doing it all of a sudden, but doesn't mean I have to like it. Alright, I opened something. Still looking for that like door that gives me a route back, because it's bothering me that I don't have one yet. Okay, those are the guys I just killed. Let's I'm gonna pick this up.
Little brother. Hope you're doing
This is
okay.
why I don't pick these
Haven't
things
heard
up.
from you in a while. Is work taking over again? I know the added responsibility will take a while for you to get used to. It's not really in your nature to be the boss man. Seriously though.
Alright, there might be a way that's like near where the boss
Don't
is.
think we don't. You're always in her thoughts and prayers. Mom misses you madly, of course. Her widow pumpkin.
What's down
We
here?
all miss you. Enjoy your party and the cake. You're the best.
Research
Love,
and
Peggy.
development on Resolve, and its deployment.
Well, like one of the big things that have been driving a lot of content creators is just drama, like picking fights with each other kind of thing. That's a really big common thing we're seeing with a lot of content creators, where they intentionally create drama between each other. Okay, and Ops is like right over there, or the route back to Ops is like right over here, I think. No, there's got to be a much faster way. This is still a hell of a run. There's got to be a better way. You know what? Screw it. I'll use that just as I want to drop off all the scrap I currently have, which is a lot. But yeah, that's like the common thing you'll see among Twitch. You'll see like these mega YouTubers and Twitch streamers who like are constantly making drama. Like now, if I'm talking about like somebody doing something I don't like, if you notice, I don't say their name. I'm not trying to pick a fight with anybody. I'm not trying to cause drama. I'm not trying to call someone out specifically or anything like that. I'm just mentioning, hey, I feel that they're doing wrong, or they're doing like I don't like this in the environment. And I think that's a distinct difference. Now, I'm okay with like me showing my emotion about politics and stuff like that, or something I do care about, because I feel that's me showing who I am, but it's not me creating drama. Somebody I vaguely listen to is like Hasanabi. He's like a really big content creator. And like 90% of his content is him reacting to other people's stuff and just being an asshole, for lack of a description. Yeah. And like, I'm gonna be 1,000,000% honest. This is gonna sound really bad, but I want to be 1,000,000% honest on this. I have no vague suggestion that I'm going to be some major content creator. Like, I don't think I'm going to be a major content creator, or at least just not a major streamer. I don't see it happening, for various reasons. Like, if something does happen, it would be nice, but I just don't think it's going to. Is there any other thing I need to switch out? Can I finally get rid of that? Let's find out. Hang on. Nope, can't.
Please remember.
Like, personally, I would,
Highest priority.
but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm still going to push forward, because this is what I want to do. I want, if I even make, like, say with like my coffee over gaming, I only end up with like 1,000 subscribers, and I consistently get 300 views, and then I stop growing from forever. I'd actually be okay with that. Why? I like making videos. Additionally, I like the idea that I make someone's life a little bit better because they get to see my stuff and they smile. That's good enough for me. Would I prefer it that I made enough money to be able to like live off the income and shit like that? Yeah, sure. Or more comfortably live off the income, let's say, sure, I'll accept that. But in the end, that's not what drives me. I want to make people happy. I want to make the world better, ultimately. So creating unnecessary drama, picking fights with other content creators, just doesn't feel right to me. But you've got content creators that feel, hey, it's cheap, it's easy content, and then you'll have people like checking out the content, both content creators, to find out who the fuck they are, and because they did that, both actually ultimately end up winning from the fight, even though it's still a fight. And hell, like, you see these, like, some actual rather major content creators, like, I'd say, like, XQC, I would say. No, not XQC. Who am I thinking of? Holy shit, I didn't think I'd make it up there. Okay, didn't think I could make those jumps. I got some mad hops, I guess. What does the coin do? It's a new one. I like that. I want that. Oh, shit. I didn't see you there. Now, once again, I don't mind someone being passionate about things, but, like, actively... Oh, like, you see some of the most, like, some of the biggest content creators who, like, seem to just generate... That seems to be, like, their whole thing. Like, they just are either picking... not necessarily picking fights, but just being drama. Oh, XQC? I didn't even know about that. But from what I've heard, that doesn't surprise me. Can I not open any doors in here? It's like, this is just a dead end? Yeah. Too bad their, like, flamethrowers can't hurt each other. It's kind of bullshit that it can't. I don't care what armor you're wearing, getting hit by a flamethrower is gonna suck. Alright, heading up into the boss fight. Misgift? Ah. And, like, this is gonna sound really bad. I do understand, like, wanting to be there for a friend. Is this a route back that I could have taken? Is this a shortcut back that I could have taken that would have saved me worlds of time? Yep. Hey, guess what? I got a route back. I went through all that, and I was, like, right at the start of, like, a shortcut, but I didn't take it because I thought it wasn't it, and now I feel dumb. And now I'm frustrated. Alright, frustration's over. Let's go fight the boss. This boss is maybe actually one of the hardest to me, just because of, like, the nature of the fight. You'll see. And it's a weird fight, too. I overjumped. You've unlocked emotional damage, yeah. Even worse, I just decided to jump and it's like, oh, you overjumped. Both hung you. But then you also do have some content creators who, like, put on this veneer of, like, they're trying to help people. Mr. Beast probably being a good example. Like, but he is such a manipulative asshole. So let me explain that one. Like, I know I'm calling people out, and I just said I don't like calling people out, but I'm going to call this out specifically. So Mr. Beast did what was it? Not a Hunger Games, hang on. It was really popular, it's a Netflix series. Like, you basically play a bunch of kid games, and you win a money at the end, but people end up dying, like... Squid Games, thank you. But he made, like, a real-life Squid Games is what it was supposed to be. And the winner was going to get, like, $1 million. Or some insane amount of money. Anyway, so the guy who finally wins, like, has a rather shit life, to be honest, so he kind of needed it. So I get it. But what he didn't mention is, after you win, you have 24 hours to spend all the money. And he's going to make a video of what you spend it on. And he also made a video showing how bad the guy's life was. So, like, this wasn't Mr. Beast being altruistic. And, like, because he is giving up $1 million, you shouldn't expect him to. 100% at least. But he didn't tell the people going into the competition, hey, you're going to have 24 hours to spend the money. We're not going to set you up with, like, you're not allowed to, like, invest it, really. You're not going to have, like, an accountant help you with, like, how to deal with any taxes that come from this. None of that. He didn't set them up for any form of, like, long-term success. And I feel that just really just says a lot about who he is. He's a content creator for the sake of being a content creator. And he has no problem being manipulative to his audience about it. Ow, I took a direct hit like that and it's going to kill me now. I've used all my emergency heals. Damn, if I had hit it, the fight would be over. I didn't even get past the first phase, but yeah, that's what he does. And someone actually broke down like some of the other things he does to mislead his audience, and like people see him as this really great guy, but I don't know. I just don't like him. I feel I'm justified in that though. All right, so this has been a great stream. I had a lot of fun. We had some great conversations. I do like. No, like, legitimately, they talked about that later, that he didn't know. It was a surprise thing they dropped at the end. But anyway, today's a great stream. I'm actually having a lot of fun, like, having this kind of format where, like, because in my head, it was always the video game is the backdrop and I'm talking about whatever. But because, but I'm actually having a lot of fun just letting everything out and just talking about, like, pretty much whatever is, like, in the news that I want to talk about. I feel this makes my content a hell of a lot better, in my opinion. I do hope you guys are enjoying the content too. I do hope, and hell, if you find any segments you like, share them. Don't forget to look at Reanime, I think it was. Their stuff is great. I love it. I want to be able to make that kind of stuff. I might learn to do it through animation, but that's another conversation. But I appreciate everybody being here. The next official stream should be Friday, 5 p.m. But knowing me, I'll probably end up streaming Thursday anyway. It all comes down to like if Gothic's streaming or anything like that, because I try not to stream at the same time as her. But